Today we are going to solve Leetcode number 253, meeting rooms. Basically, we've given a list of intervals that are supposed to be meeting start times and ends, and we are asked to find the minimum number of meeting rooms required to have all of these meetings, right? And the first example is we have 0 to 30, we have 5 to 10, and then we have 15 to 20, right? Clearly we can see that all of these other two meetings will occur while the first meeting is ongoing, right? But let's also represent that on the number line and see how to illustrate that. So you have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, right? First meeting starts at 0 and goes all the way to 30, right? Second meeting starts at 5 and goes all the way to 10. And then the last meeting starts at 15 and ends at 20. So clearly we can see that while this meeting is going on, this room is occupied. In order to have another meeting, we need another room, right? So this is gone. If we need another room, we can use this room. But this meeting ends before this one starts. So this meeting can also take place in the same room that this one is taking place, right? So, but we can see the start times. This one starts at 0, this one starts at 5, and this one starts at 15, right? This one ends at 30, this one ends at 10. So basically, while a meeting is ongoing, right, or while a meeting has not ended, we cannot use that room, right? If a meeting has not ended, if this meeting has not ended, we can't use that room. If this meeting has not ended, we can't use this room. If this meeting has not ended, we can't use this room. So let's gather all the meeting start times, right? So let's say start times. Start time is 0. The other start time is 5. And then the other start time is 15. Now let's also get the end times. The end time for the first one we're given is 30. The end time for the second one is 10. And then the last end time is 20. Right? Clearly we can see this is sorted. To be able to have any meaningful thing, right? But first let's just, for this meeting to start, there is the closest, the earliest time for a meeting to end is 10, right? So for a meeting, we can't use this room. We can't use this room until, so we need a new meeting room, because the latest a meeting will end is, the earliest a meeting will end is at 10. So in order to start a meeting at 0, we will need another room. The earliest a meeting, so while a meeting is ongoing, we cannot use that room, so we will need another room. But when we come in here, this meeting has already ended, we can use this room. So there's no need, we're going to use this room, right? That's how. But in order for this to make sense and for faster performance, we would need to have all of these sorted, right? This has to be sorted, and this has to be sorted. Now it is going to be something like this: 0, 5, 15, and then we are going to have 20, 30. Now 0, the meeting, we can't use another meeting because this is ending. This meeting is already being used, so we need another room. This room is already being, we need another room, but the next meeting, this meeting ends at 10, so we don't need another room. We can use this one. Next meeting starts at 20, so we can use this room. There is space for us to use this room, so nothing, right? So we end up using just 2 rooms. This is the approach. Basically, gather the start times, collect sorted start times, collect sorted end times, and then make sure that in order to start a meeting or use a room, the current room being used, the latest meeting to end has not ended, right? The current ongoing meeting has not ended yet. Then you need a room, right? Let's go to the code and see how we can represent that. So let's collect sort end, sort starts. So we get an array of start times for interval in intervals, and now all of these have to be sorted. Okay, we have the same thing. We do the same thing for the end times. So because the way you behave. Okay, so now let's initialize rooms, and then let's initialize end index as 0. So for start, insert start, if start is less than sort and index, if the start time is less than the latest a meeting will end, then we need another room, right? Else move it to the other end time. Move the index and index, then we return rooms. All right, so basically this is how you solve because we are sorting, of course, any sorting algorithm is n log n, right? So this is how you solve it. Let's see if I missed anything. Yep. All right, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.